Hi, is everybody ready? Now it's 11 o'clock. Let's get started. Good morning, everybody. I'm very grateful to be here to share with you some ideas and tips. My name is Sean Yap. So let me introduce a little bit so that you know about my background. I've been in the life insurance industry for 7 years, and I have been MDRT member for 3 years. So serving as a PGA director in Malaysia, MDRT MCC. Now, MCC stands for Membership Communications Committee. It is the communication link between MD and MDRT member at large. So basically, we are here to help to promote the awareness of MDRT and help people and encourage people and encourage more agents to become MDRT. No, and highest standard insurance industry, whereby we represent the top 1 to 2% of the performers with high ethic as well as PGA. Just now I mentioned I'm a PGA director. So PGA stands for Program General Arrangements. Now it is a group of positive people who get together of voluntary service to make sure that MDRT events like MDRT meetings are delivered and carried out smoothly. So this is a voluntary service. I will talk about that a little bit more close to the end. So we will hope that you also will be able, as part of a positive mindset group of people. Now, I would like to also talk a bit about my background so that you know, because about me, so that my sharing is more relevant. Now, I was an electrical and electronic engineer, so technically, I'm a very analytical person. I'm also a vegetarian for the reason of compassion for animals. So apart from passion for compassion, I also have a passion in running. I do long distance running. I'm an ultra marathon. I'm an ultra marathon donor. So I run long distance, more than 50 kilometers. The longest distance that I've done and completed was in last year, 172 kilometers within 2 days time in the mountain range. So that in terms of my. Now today, I'm going to share with you some ideas and tips, and I hope these 20 minutes of my sharing will be able to benefit all of you. So whatever pointers, take-home pointers that you can, if that is practical to you, please welcome and take it home and practice. I hope this session will be a beneficial one to everybody. Then after that, it will be followed by another 15 to 20 minutes of question and answer. So my colleague will also compile some questions from all of you so that I can look into them now. So please, if you have any question, hold your horses. Please wait until almost the end, then type your question in the comments box so that my colleagues can help to compile that and pass it to me. Now, if you like us, if you like what we are doing, so please go to MDRT Malaysia Facebook page, which is the page that you are on now, and give us a like. So we would love to see more and more insurance agents in Malaysia will be able to become MDRT. Now, the first sharing of my idea is to start with my mission as shown in my title of sharing. It's my mission. Now, why a mission is very important? It is a personal mission statement of mine, and it is like a motto. A motto is to guide us in all the action and decision that we make in life. It is our purpose and our belief in whatever that we are important. And sometimes when, in this business, there are up and downs. So it is to actually have this in mind, that to remind us why we are in this business. Now I can resonate this with, sharing by Simon Sinek. Simon Sinek actually is an optimist, and he has shared in TED Talks with a title called Start With Why. He has shared a golden circle whereby all the businesses will have to answer these 3 questions. why they are doing it, which is their purpose, representing their mission and belief, how they are doing it, which is a process, and how they can differentiate themselves from others, and what they are doing, which is the outcome, which is the product they deliver to their clients. This is a very good concept. So my mission actually will start with the why. Now, all the successful businesses like Starbucks, like Apple, answer the question from why, how, and what. So it is from inside out instead of outside in. So it's very important to know and to remember why we are doing what we are doing. Okay, so that is very good, and also it is very good for you to define your own personal mission statement. If you haven't got one, probably you can use your agency mission statement or company mission statement. Now, the key in defining mission statement is that whatever it is, it should resonate with what you are doing. So that is the key. So that is the first idea. After that, I will share details of my mission. Now, my mission is to inspire and help people to live a life with love, values, and peace of mind. So these are the three elements that I'm going to touch. So the first element is love. Now, scientists believe that everything in the universe is made out of energy. And we human also, we have human energy field. Sometimes people call it aura. Now, even our thoughts, mindset create energy. And our emotion distribute this energy to anyone and everything around us. So it's a very important concept. So energy is energy. So therefore, whatever we start with, our surrounding will be impacted and influenced by us as well. No, there are positive energy and there are not so energy. How to? It's very easy. During this MCO period, there are a lot of news, information, and messages that we receive. Now, a lot of them creates fear, panic, hatred. Those actually make people feel uncomfortable, uneasy. Those are the not so positive energy. Now, on the contrary, love is a entirely different energy. It is an energy that represents kindness, joy, happiness, empathy, compassion, gratitude, peace, understanding, acceptance, and many more good attributes. So a family supposed to be filled with love. So my job in this industry is to help to make sure all family will have an eternal love. So therefore, when I talk to my clients, when I share with clients, I will share facts, but not fear. So I sell the value of love. Now it's very important because there are many ways of doing our business. One of it is using different methods. So what I do is I really focus on love, because with love, then many things can be resolved because it's a positive energy. So of course, in order to inspire people, we will have to start with love from ourselves as well. So we will practice self-love, which is in terms of physical, mental, and emotion, as well as love to family, love to friends, love to colleagues from the same company or different companies. So we are all big families. So whenever we have the positive energy, then we will be able to attract the same kind of clients with the same positive energy as well. So that is the second idea that I would like to share with you. Now, up to here, I would like to share something that I will really need everybody's help in this. Now, of course, we have free will of choice to make decisions in our life, and we are fully responsible for it. Now, in the past, many people have misconception that life insurance business is a fear-based business. So you use fear to get business. But we have option actually. We do have option that we can use love as well. Really put ourselves into client shoes and understand the situation. So love is all we need in order to excel in our industry. So I hope every one of you can also help to spread the love shine the light to people around you. So we do not really need to use fear to get business. That is another option, which is to use love. Now, second idea that I would like to share with you, of course, is my second element in my mission, values. Now, values, they are twofold. One is how to create value for clients and how to increase your own value. Now, let's talk about how to create values for clients. Now, there is a book title called Passion for Compassion. This is Passion, the formula for advisor by Norman Levin. Now, this is a very good book that I find it also resonates in what I'm doing. Now, in order to create values for clients, there are three things that we need to take note. First, we have to really put ourselves into client shoes, either as a friend or a professional advisor. So this is one of the very important elements that we have to practice to understand what the clients really want. Now, second point is to practice mindful listening. Now, what is mindful listening? Mindful listening is to listen with patience, without judgment, without assumption, without criticism. So that is very important in the whole process in identifying the client's need. Of course, point number 3 is to ask empathetic questions. Now, once we put ourselves into client shoes, there are a lot of unknown questions that we have to ask the client in order to understand their real situation. So therefore, it is very important to ask questions in order to understand their real needs and concerns. Then, with that, only then we can suggest or recommend the options for them to consider. So this 3-pointer is very important, whereby I repeat again, which is to put ourselves into their shoe, practice mindful listening, and ask empathetic questions. Right? So with that, then we will be able to create value for the clients, and we can go a long way together with the clients. Now, then the second part is how to increase the values of agent. Now the world is changing. Now, insurance agent is very adaptive. We in the past have never used online tools or technology to do meetings so much with clients, but now we are forced to do so. So we are very adaptive and we start to learn new things. So it's very important to learn new things, so to increase your knowledge, learn new skill, it's a continuous improvement. But one thing I would like to share is do something that is really, really that you personally like, because when you have a passion, just like my passion in running, when you really like something, you will be able to really do it well. So do something for yourself, because we ought to be compassionate for ourselves as well. Yeah. So that is the first one point that I have to share. Then of course, second point is that we should keep open mind as well as break through any limited belief in the learning process. Because always when we are stuck in the box, then we cannot get out of the box, and we will think that online meeting, virtual meeting is impossible. But actually, it is so much possible. As long as you are ready, the universe will give you a solution. Now, third point for the agent to increase value is that also, now once you have picked up a new skill or knowledge, if you are good in it, share with others, because the mastery of skills is best by sharing. So there are 3 points that I recap how to increase values of agent, which is to do something that you like, at the same time add in new skill, learn new knowledge, which is a continuous improvement process. Secondly is keep an open mind and break through any limiting belief so that you can really absorb whatever the universe gives you. Third is to share what you have learned, because the more you share, the more you gain. So sharing is caring, right? So now, the third element is peace of mind. Now, for an agent, to give peace of mind to client, it is a natural and ultimate outcome if we have done the first 2 elements correctly. So which is to sell the value of love and also to create value for clients. Now, then how does the agent achieve peace of mind then? Now this, I would like to share with you about the MDRT whole person concept. Now, MDRT encourages all the member and expiring member to practice the MDRT whole person concept. This is a whole person concept which is to strike a work-life balance in the 7 aspects of life, which covers relationships, which is the relationships between you and your family, friends and colleagues and clients and all people around you. Second one is health. It's very important to maintain a good health in order to go for a long run, to serve ourselves as well as the client. Third one is education. Remember, we have to keep on adding value to ourselves as well. So it's a continuous improvement and learning process. Fourth aspect is the career. Career is to find something that really have passion in doing it. So when you can define your own personal, that means whatever you do really resonates with you. Now, fifth is to, in the aspect of finance. Of course, we are in the financial planning service industry. So finance is very important. So we have before and advise others what to do. And what's this? And we have service. Service is actually to pay forward and to contribute in the form of efforts, energy, and time without expectation of personal gain. Now, that is where PGA come into play, whereby we need a lot of people to volunteer, help out in MDRT event and meeting to ensure that the event is carried out smoothly. I will talk about that more later. And spiritual, of course, is to strike a balance between body, mind, and soul. So it's very important to excel in all these 7 aspects so that we can be a well-balanced person, and by achieving all these all-rounded, then we can achieve a higher level of peace and mind. Now, when you have peace of mind, remember I initially shared, our emotion will also be distributed and affect people around us. So when we have peace of mind, then we will be able to help our clients to achieve their higher level. Okay, so now we do hope that there will be this COVID-19 lockdown will come down, will be all okay. Everybody is healthy and happy, and we hope that be smoothened out and our life will get normal very quickly, because there is also Malaysia MDRT Day in August in the pipeline, whereby this is a platform arranged by Malaysia MDRT MCC for all the Malaysian, and even we have participants from overseas to attend. It is a platform of learning. We learn from the best of the best. So, and during this event, we will need a lot of volunteers as well. So as a PGA director, I would like to encourage all of you who are in the insurance business or even not in the insurance business, as long as you hold a ticket to attend this Malaysia MDRT Day meeting, then you are eligible to volunteer yourself as a volunteer. Now, the benefit of volunteer is that you can really mix with the right mind of people, the positive mindset of people. You can also have a chance to meet new friends from the same or different companies and work together. So some of the people can also volunteer themselves to be in the leadership role, to lead some team. So this is a very good platform for us to work together, to learn together, and to benefit the MDRT community. So my sharing is about coming to 20 minutes. So I will look into the question and answer to see if there is any questions that I can go through and share with you. Now, possibly there is one thing. Possibly, just now my client said the MDRT, the whole person concept. I'm not sure whether you can see the whole person concept, but anyway, The whole person concept comprises of 7 aspects of life that we shall excel, which are relationship, health, education, career, service, which is to pay forward without expectation of personal gain, which is in line with the PGA voluntary services. So we create this platform and also opportunity for MDRT community member to participate and excel in the service aspect, financial and spiritual. So sorry if it is not very clear just now on the live screening. And I would like to see what are the questions that I can take up. It's a very rare opportunity for us to do this and continuously throughout the MCO period. So we hope all of you guys enjoy our sharing, and we are all practitioners, so we are not trainers. We really share from our hearts on what we really doing. How do you keep yourself motivated during the lockdown? Now, if actually there are 3 types of people that I have seen. One type of people is they are originally before the lockdown they are already working from home, so they are equally busy. Second type of people is even busier because just like very active agents that focus in activities we do meet up and we do servicing for clients. Now these people actually are busier at this lockdown period, in fact. So why? Because they have to learn technology and make use of technology to get connected with the client. So for this group of people, there is no need to have special motivation because they are busy enough. So there are another type of people who really chill and enjoy. Possibly they are already at a very comfortable area, but it doesn't really matter. There's no right or wrong, but it's just that if you want to motivate yourself, do something you like. At home, there are still things that you can do. I do exercise and meditation at home as well. Okay, let's see what else we have. Do you have any advice on cold calling? Now, I do not do much of cold calling myself. Most of my clients are by referral basis because when you really build a very good connection and relationship with the clients, of course there are also ways to bring their awareness that you need referrals, you need clients to be referred. So over time they will come automatically. I seldom do cold calling. And I also do not share much about what we do here. It's more on why and how we do. Let's see what are the questions because the comments is very. Okay, how to practice mindfulness listening. Now, remember just now I mentioned mindfulness listening is like talking to somebody who you really care. Now, when you talk to somebody whom you really care, like a family member, your child, your spouse, your parents, what you do, you really have to be present and pay attention. So those are the time when I'm with a client, I'm of my attention on them by understanding them, by listening to them. Now, listening is a skill. Now, we can have many questions, but all the time we have to, be understanding that mindfulness listening is always listen without judgment, assumption, and criticism. So these 3 elements and factors is very important when we practice this mindfulness listening. So when you do this, then you can really put yourself as a third party trying your best to understand their situation, because it's unfair to make any conclusion, judgment, or assumption without knowing very well the client situation. So I hope my answer is helpful to you to understand what is mindfulness listening. So by doing that, the client can really feel you because your aura, your energy will also be distributed to them. Now, what question? How to share love with client? Now, my mission is to inspire and help people to live a life with love. So in order to inspire people, we must begin from ourselves first. So therefore, remember the energy originated from us, then when we distribute and we affect other people. So for me, I'm a vegetarian, so I have compassion for animals. I respect all my clients and friends and family who is not vegetarian. There is no harm to do that. I wouldn't really, talk much about uh, becoming a vegetarian or not, for instance. But I would do share about my view on why I'm a vegetarian. So I do share with them I'm a vegetarian because of passion for animals. That's it. So now, for this is one of the way to transmit your love energy out, because you have love for animals, then naturally you have love for many things else. Now that is my way of doing it. Of course, you can do your way. There are many ways of doing it, like sending them birthday messages or cards. Doing them favor, buying them food. Sending greetings to the clients during their anniversaries or birthday. So those are all the things that as if you are a family member to them. So when the family is there, love is there. Okay, there is on the real hit MDRT. Now, there is a MDRT is no secret actually. Whatever benchmark is all defined is in the public domain. So what we need to do is really to understand how to calculate your FYP and then works towards it. Just like sharing by our previous colleagues. So this is time now to sit down, work with your leaders or your agency or even your company support team to inform them your intention to become an MDRT. They will help, and the universe will send the helps to you. So now it is very important to understand how to calculate technically. Of course, then at this moment, as many sharing has been done, activities matter. Activities is the key. Number of cases is the key. Because we are all we are all doing connection with the clients remotely. How to keep yourself motivated, set a calendar, and of course, there's one thing that I can share with you now. Now, during this time, if you really want to work as an agent, we all work from home. So I have few suggestions and tips. First tips, find a place that is really like the office place. So, you have a desk, you have all the facilities like, laptop, copier if you have, whatever that you have, find a place. Don't work in the room that is very comfortable, like a dining room or, wherever you feel comfortable. But make sure that it is your dedicated workplace like in the office. That is first key. Secondly, if you have a laptop, that is best, because right now, this is also another tips I would like to share with all, that now we communicate with clients mostly with WhatsApp. And of course, meetings in WhatsApp or maybe Zoom and other gadgets as tools as well. So now, WhatsApp, you can also open an Internet Explorer and use web-based WhatsApp. And that is very useful that I would like to share with all, because you have keyboard that you can type faster, respond faster. You want to send attachment, some files is also very fast. So use that. And then thirdly is also now when you have the mindset of going to work. So we have a standard structure day. So you have your timetable, in the morning, what you do. And then discipline is the key. Discipline is very important. So one more thing is very the first day share, just like one thing is very important. You have to dress up. Dress up also. Dress up well, because whenever we meet client, online, we will never know whether the client will dress up as well, because some clients are still working. So dress up properly, and then now all this will really help. And of course, we have to keep learning new skill as well. So to be motivated, so explore new skill, new technology, new tools to keep in touch with the clients. How to build relationship and get referral. Now, whenever clients special events like birthdays, and this is the good time also to talk about policy review, send them some useful articles. Do not send any messages or information that has not been verified. So send them those information that are positive. Send out the good vibes. Send out the positive energy, show that you are care and concern. So really do that, and the client normally will respond in kind. So when you are kind, the other side will respond in kind. So, and then of course, I always do that. I always keep reminding, my job needs to see and help a lot of people. So I will always ask them to share with me who are the people whom they think I can share my service and help them as well. So, when you are kind enough and you gain the trust and the relationship is there, now normally client will do the extra mile for you. What is the name of the Norman Levin book? It's called Passion, Compassion, the Formula for Successful Financial Advisor. How can we motivate and support our bread and butter clients emotionally amidst? Now, if you come across any motivational video or message, you try to send messages to your client with, open up meanings to talk to the client and ask them how they are. Then after that, we've, followed by sending some, kind messages or useful information. Remember now at this time, all of us are receiving a lot of messages, some, positive, some not so positive. And I myself also actually have so many messages coming in. Now, how do I do that? Now, I timetable, then we set and allocate certain time. We set a